Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. When I last left you, we just finished up Chapter 18X, which is Prisoner of Magic, and we're moving on to the Dragon's Gate. The moment you've all been waiting for. It's like we just picked off with Chapter 18, even though we did a side quest in the middle of it, but the dialogue here assumes that you didn't do it, just in case you didn't. I guess it would have been kind of awkward if it's like, after you beat that guy with the lightning tome, it's like, wait, what? Masters, you say? Massive beyond belief. Well, I bet you they can believe it. I guess we'll see in a moment, won't we? Now, I'm going to warn you ahead of time, this is going to be a long one. So it's going to be at least 2 parts, if not even 3, because this is that long of a chapter. I should not have come here. Something awful will happen. Yeah, that's very likely true. You'll not be going anywhere. Oh, it's that jerk Ephidel again. I am Ephidel, Captain Jerkface of the Black Fang. I'm also creepy as heck, and I have no idea why. Oh, Hector is not happy. I would have paid to see that, too. But of course, Ephidel's a wuss and disappears immediately. Hacks. I call wall hacks. Well, that's not fair. Who do you think I am? Some useless moron? Well, yes. He's got that right. Oh, there's Nurgle again. Wonder where he got a weapon, too. Yeah, unfortunately Jafar is kind of a mindless zombie. And who is this dude? Marquis Louse. Am I supposed to be terrified of him? That jerkwad. We'll see him in a minute. Anyway, so we're gonna need everybody, pretty much. And by everybody, I mean the good people. So, let's see here. I pretty much have the gang that I want, actually. Definitely going to need 2 healers for this, more than likely. I would bring Oswin, but I don't want to rely too much on him at this point, so we're just going to leave the group that we have. We definitely need Matthew. Lots and lots of treasure on this map to be taken. And we have the whole gang of lords here, so let's get prepared. I'm actually going to dump everything off and then pull out just what I need. I do this every few chapters or so, just to make sure that I'm swearing away what everybody needs, especially once I acquire a bunch of new characters that I don't know what to do with. So let's make sure the people who are actually going to be fighting this time have what they need. Dart, you're going to grab every axe you can find, which isn't very many, apparently. He really wore down that iron axe, didn't he? Tell you what, bring the steel one too, just for kicks and giggles here. I'm going to give him a fresh hand axe too. Stay away from the devil axe. Nobody should have one of those. These things are utterly terrifying. Raven, you know all the swords in the world. He's gonna be doing quite a bit of fighting, I imagine, so we'll give him a near fresh one. Steel sword and an iron blade. Oh, long sword, even better. Take that. There's some cavalry on this map that I need to deal with. I think now might be the time to start using those stat boosters. Only because I'm having people turn out not anywhere near as good as I'd like them to, and they need a little help. And now is certainly a good time to give them said help. Florina doesn't really need her Slim Lance anymore, so I'm going to upgrade her to a Steely one. And give her a Javelin as well. Urk, you are my only Anima Magic caster, so take all the books. Matthew shouldn't have a lot. I need him to have room to open treasure chests and steal things. So take a basic sword and a lockpick, but nothing else. Rebecca needs all the bows. Iron, steel, longbow should be good. My primary healer, Miss Priscilla here. Unlock staff. I forgot about that. That will come in handy this round, so we'll use that. There's a couple of doors I can crack open with that. Kent, my boon companion. Let's see here. We need a javelin as well. I know it sounds like it doesn't look like I'm giving him a whole lot of good stuff to use, but trust me, he'll be fine. Hector, I'm not going to be relying on you much, but take some equipment regardless. Lynn I shouldn't be using really at all, but I'll give her some basic stuff. And by basic I mean that Lance Reaver, of course. Elwood's got a little room to grow yet. Alright, I think that's everybody. Sarah. I am going to take Sarah with me. Definitely need another healer, just for security's sake here. Alright, I think that's everybody. So let's get ready to roll, shall we? We have an enemy sniper hiding in here. His stats are not all that impressive, though. Certainly not compared to the last guy we fought, so he should be a little bit easier to deal with. You see, we've got all these cavalry here, and there's even more right here. We actually have 2 bosses on this map, as you can see here. We have Cameron. His strength sucks, but everything else is pretty good. He has a halberd that is an anti-cavalry axe that he will drop once I kill him. And rest assured, I will kill him verily. And then we have Marquis Louse himself. This is Darren. He strangely does not have the equipment that I'm used to him having. He's got a silver lance and a hand axe. On Hector's quest, however, he has a spear. It's just called a spear, but it is very powerful, and he can throw it. And it's pretty wonderful. Oh, a short spear. That will be nice to have. Oh, great. More Lunatomes. You know how we love those. Oh, who's got the Axe Reaver? I saw that. Over here. Okay. Let's see. A lot of door keys, a lot of chest keys. People, and this guy's got an armor slayer. Oh, poison lance. These are not fun. So there is a poison category of every weapon. So poison sword, lance, axe, bow. When they hit you, even if they don't do damage, they will inflict a poison status on you, and that will deal between 1 and 3 HP damage at the start of every turn for 5 turns. So it's anywhere between 5 and 15 HP lost over 5 turns. And then there's this antitoxin that he conveniently has that we can steal that cures the poison. Otherwise, it'll just wear off by itself. So not much to steal, really. A lot of stuff that drops, but nothing to steal. This guy's got a door key. Other than that, I'm not seeing a lot, so... we want to have Florina very far away from that stupid archer, or sniper even. Enemies will spawn in here and break that wall down, but what I'm going to do actually is leave Dart behind and park him here, and was having whale hand axes on people from there. And we have somebody crack that door open right away. Priscilla can do that. Definitely want Raven on the front lines right now. I think this looks good. Let's get into it, shall we? Between the story and getting set up, it's already 10 minutes in, so like I said, this is going to be a long one. And Merlinus has not died yet, so he's level 12. Alright, let's open up that door, shall we, with this wonderful little unlock staff. And the door just magically disappears. If only it was that easy. You know what? We're going to have Dart go in here anyway. I lied. Let's see if he can't take down that archer. And I need someone to deal with this enemy sniper, and it shouldn't be someone who's magic, because it's a lot of attack power. Although Rebecca's not much better in that department defense-wise. What do you say? We have Hector wail and hand axe at his face. That ought to do it. As for this knight, I think we'll let Lucius deal with him. That should do. I'm not sure that Urk could have, because his magic is so pathetic right now. Maybe with the Thunder Tome. But, you know, he seriously needs to start getting some magic in here, magic points here. That's level 13 and only 7 magic. Come on, that's bad. His defense is almost as high as that. Pretty bad. Anyway, let's see here. We'll have Raven go front and center, because that's what he does. Oh, I should give him that longsword. He'll shred all these cavalry. Actually, it won't even be funny. It'll be a slaughterhouse. We'll have Elowood go... I don't know. We'll have Elowood go somewhere, I guess. Urk will stay by Priscilla. We're actually going to have Rebecca follow up with Dart here. I need to focus on that support conversation as well. We'll have Kent come this way for backup. Elowood can go this way. Florian will be behind everybody, and my secondary healer here. It's a little congested because of these little bottleneck corridors. It's not likely to get much better, unfortunately, either. Oh, that archer has a longbow. Probably could have looked at that and found that out before I engaged him, but... Okay, so Hector doesn't even two-shot this guy because his strength is abysmal for some reason. Still don't know how that ended up happening. Oh, who's this? This is Leghul. We've heard his name before. Maybe. It's a nasty scar he's got on his eye there. So Leghul is a thief, as you can see there. His stats are rather impressive, considering. speed's not quite as good as Matthew's, but everything else is better, for the most part. You'll see here he comes with another one of those light runes. And a fresh lockpick. We can recruit him. I believe I need to talk him with my main lord, so I probably should have had Leghul go that way. Thankfully, we're not far off from there, so I'm going to steal this door key from that guy. I'll have Hector whip some hand axes at him instead. And Matthew should be able to finish him off. Guess we'll have to wait and see. He might get punctured in the process, but we've got healers on stage. Come on, Hector! Man. Remember that whole part about me getting really frustrated? This is what's happening right now. Well, at least Urt can kill this sniper. And get hurt gratuitous. Oh, he dodged it. Well. Alright. I'm okay with that. And then he's going to get a door key from killing that guy. But not a chest key. So I still have to have Matthew come back that way. Alright, let's start mopping up some cavalry, shall we? Actually, I think we will have... That's a bad idea. Yeah, I'm not doing that. We're going to have Kent go in first. Take this guy down. Just enough. Nicely done. We gotta make sure we're not in range of Cameron because he's gonna shred Kent otherwise with that halberd. Alright, we'll have the long sword and crush this nomad in one swing. And let those cavalry come to me and meet their end on the edge of this very long sword. Just the way I like it. Oh, Dart doubles this guy. Now let's go for the one swing wonder. Nicely done. More door keys. They're coming out of nowhere now. We'll have Priscilla go with this team. I say team, it's two people. Sarah can go with this way. We're gonna have Lynn go here instead, but Elwood I need to go the primary direction. We'll bring some magic friends with them just for good measure. And Florina, why not? You may be wondering, I probably need to leave somebody behind to protect Merlinus, and you would be correct. Oh, I'm sorry, Matthew. You don't hurt that guy. At least you dodged him. And stole his stuff. I think we're even on one round this guy. Oh, heck yeah. So much for that boss. He doesn't even have a death quote or anything. He's just a little sub-boss, basically. So much for that threatening halberd. Wow, luck and defense. Nicely done, sir. Raven, thankfully, is turning out just as wonderful as he always does. I didn't think I'd have to worry about how he turned out. But you never know at this rate. Tear this guy up. So you may be thinking, Dragon's Gate, well, that's like the penultimate chapter, isn't it? Well, not quite. As I believe I mentioned some time ago, there are actually about 30 chapters in Eliwood's Quest, so we've got quite a ways to go still. Alright, let's get Eliwood as far up toward Leghul as we can. The nice thing about Leghul is we can kind of let him take all the treasure, because we're just going to recruit him and get it anyway. So if he runs over here and grabs these chests for me, I'm okay with that. That just saves me some time. Let's soften up this guy with Kent here. Or Armor Slayer, huh? Even against armor, the Armor Slayer is not all that good. Unfortunately. And the reason for that is, when a weapon is effective against something, like if it's effective against armor or effective against cavalry or what have you, it doubles the might of the weapon. So in this case, it'd be might 16 instead of might 8. But even with that 8 damage bonus, it's still really hard to crack through enemy armor. Something like the Wolf Bale that does, like, what, 12? Or 10 even? That's much more effective. And axes are just generally better than against cavalry anyway. And actually, I wonder if the Wolf Bale's might is actually tripled. Because Because it seems like it really, really hurts against these guys. It does 22. And my 11 strength, so this guy should only have 7 defense. But he has 11. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure about the math on that one. I guess we'll have to figure that out at some point, but not right now, because we're busy. Apologies if I'm feeding you guys false information, but I know for a fact the Armor Slayer is only 2 times the might. Also, same with the Rapier that Eliwood has. I'm not sure about Lynn's Mani Kati. Hey, Magic, thank you. Some luck and some speed, too. Okay, that's fine. Only took it a level 14. He's not going to break double digits until at least level 16, but he should get a decent promotion bonus, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but this longsword's going to break before we get a chance to kill much more with it. I guess we'll park Rebecca. No, I don't want to park Rebecca in range of anybody because she might get killed. She's not fast enough to double with this longbow, sadly. Her con's just a little bit too low for that. I'll park Dart here, though, with a hand axe. That'll be fun. I want to keep Lynn and Florina together because I'd like to have them build a support bonus as well. Alright. And there goes Leghul. That's gonna hurt. I'm gonna crit this sucker. Hopefully the rest of them don't all have steel swords, otherwise this is gonna be a long trip. Skill, speed, defense. Nicely done, sir. I have had Raven cap out defense before, and I was incredibly happy about it. I have to say. Alright, start dodging some stuff, please. That's good. I don't think those bows will do a whole heck of a lot to it. Man, crit again! That longsword's down to 10 uses now. It only comes with like 18 anyway, but might as well use it against an army of cavalry. What better time, right? So Raven has maxed out his speed for the time being, at least until he promotes. Sadly, his speed cap is not spectacularly high. Well, it's 26. The highest stat you'll find anywhere in this game is 30. 26 is up there, but I wish he had a couple more points just to take advantage of that. We're going to have Rebecca finish off that Troubadour, because she's in my way. I bet you Dart can whip a hand axe at this guy. Oh, you can't kill him. Lucius could. Probably? Question mark? Yeah, let's do it. I might get hurt quite a bit from that bow, but... Oh, jeez, really? Well, he missed. It's like one of the first times I've seen light magic miss. I guess to be fair, he's on a forest right now, but still. Alright, one round that sod. Did I just say sod? I'm not British, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. A couple people seem to think I'm Canadian. I'm not that either. I am grade A American. Not that there's anything wrong with being Canadian. Man, with all the crits going on. Good job, guys. Good job. My family's actually from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, so I guess it could be construed that I'm partially Canadian. But not enough for it to make a difference. That'll put him at 31. That's fine. It's a shame we're not using Sarah. She's turning out really good. So we get Burke up here. I'm going to leave Hector down here to defend Merlinus, actually. Because I know there's going to be enemy Pegasus Knights at some point that are going to swoop in. Unless it's only on Hector's quest. I get Hector's and Eliwood's mixed up. Hector's is the one I primarily play. So that's what I'm most used to. So when I see things that don't line up with that, I'm like, wait, what? One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, yeah, that's bad news. We don't want that. Oh. Lynn and Florina could have... Hey, Leghul came and opened the door for me. How nice. Here I was thinking he was just in it for the treasure. Good guy, Leghul. Oh, jeez, we gotta deal with this enemy archer real quick. That's alright, Matthew can handle him. And Urk can probably handle this enemy mage, as long as he uses his Thunder Tome. Alright, oh, enemy mercenary just showed up. I think Florina will make quick work of him, however. Wow, she can't actually double him. It's because her constitution is so bad. That's a bummer. I wonder... Okay. I suppose Florina can soften him up real quick. Let Rebecca take the kill. I gotta be careful here because I don't want that Nomad hitting Florina when she's vulnerable. Oh, look at that. Please hit. Oh! Dart. It's a shame that I can't rescue Leghul and grab him and pick him up. It would be very valuable if I could. What do we got? A Flux? That guy's got a Lunatome. Could be dangerous. What is Kent's resistance? It's passable. So I'll park him right here and give him a javelin so we can take out those shamans. We definitely don't want Raven getting in the midst of that because he will not fare very well. Does anybody over here have a door key? Urk does. I'll grab that from him. With Sarah. And let her open that door over there. This guy is going to need to be dealt with. Let's have Lucius get the kill. I lied. He's going to level up and Rebecca won't, so... There we go. Magic speed. Luck holy crap! Look at that! It's one of the better Lucius level ups I've seen. Luck and defense. He never gets that. We're gonna park Rebecca right here. I wonder, actually... Nah. That's alright. I'm just gonna give her an iron bow. Anybody hurt? Florina is a little bit, but not drastically so. It's alright, we can still heal her up. We want to get Priscilla as much experience as we can. She's what, level 7? That's not bad. Leveling up Priscilla takes some time, but it's well worth it. Alright, there goes Leghul again. I'm not sure what that archer's doing in the corner there. Ouch. Convenient that the Luna one came to me first, because it's what I'm more worried about. Yeah, Luna tends not to miss. They heavily nerfed the Lunatome, actually, in Sacred Stones, the next installment after this one. It's not a sequel or anything, it's a completely different world, but the engine is the same, the weapons are all identical. There's a couple of new ones. But the Lunatome is still present, however, they severely nerfed it. It does the same thing, it still negates enemy resistance, but its hit rate is now abysmal to compensate for the fact that, you know, it negates resistance. I believe it also has a greatly reduced critical rate. Because I realize that Luna in this game is just absolutely ridiculous. In fact, it's possible to kill the final boss rather quickly with it. I guess they decided they didn't want that happening anymore. Can't really blame them. No, I need to knock that door down. Or that wall, I should say. It's not a door at all. And then Dart needs a heal. we're going to get Dart down toward that little outcropping there as quickly as we can, because he's going to have himself a field day with all the enemies inside. It's always fun when you take no damage from an enemy hit and then crit them in return. Alright, now that Kent's dealt with those silly little shamans, I should say, I'm going to have Kent pick up Ellawood, and we're going to bring him to go meet Leghul, actually. And heal him up first. And then we're going to do something called trade chaining. Actually, Raven's already got a door key, so we don't need to. Open that up, and then let Urk inside the door. As soon as he gets there. Oh, you want to kill off this stupid archer real quick. Matthew unnecessarily crits, as you would expect. Yeah, I feel like this is almost too easy on Ellawood's mode. I guess I'm just used to Hector's. That's the one I primarily play through when I play this game, so... a lot of nice, juicy targets, enemies in there. Make sure we get Dart in there pretty darn quick. So Leghul will seize those treasure chests for me. Dart will not double this guy, unfortunately. That's okay. These noobs will start pouring out. Man, Lucius can double mercenaries now? That's pretty darn impressive, if I do say so. I seem to recall the enemy density being a lot greater in this particular chapter, but again, I'm just probably misremembering. That is another enemy thief. We cannot allow that. He will have to die, and quickly. I wonder... oh yeah, we can have Florina take this guy down. Actually... yeah, we're going to have Rebecca take him down quickly, because I don't want him getting to those before Leghul does. Actually, is that the guy... yeah, okay. Never mind, we can't kill him, we need that. We need the member card. So, what the member card is for accessing secret shops, and there are a couple throughout the course of the game. There's actually 2 different ones in this level. You can see this guy doesn't have a lockpick, he just has the 1 chest key, so he'll only be able to open the 1 chest. If I can recruit Leghul quickly enough, we can have him steal the member card from that guy. And then we don't need to worry about having to grab it from him. Alright, we'll soften this guy up with Rebecca real quick. Actually, yeah, I probably should open the door, huh? Let's see if Dart kills this guy first. Oh yeah, surely. One-hit wonder. Boom. This is going to be tricky, actually, because I don't know if I can get Kent there fast enough. I guess we'll have to try. Definitely want to heal her up. Alright. Yeah, I think we can make it there in time. When thieves don't have anything left to steal, they go for the nearest staircase, so... Leghul will try to open... he'll open that one next turn, and then the other thief will be going for that, but won't get to it before Leghul does, I don't think. Unless the other thief moves first, which he very well might. Can't quite fire that guy, so we're going to thunder him instead. And then Raven will block that knight from getting to him. Might not do a whole lot against that guy, but that's what we have Sarah for. Alright, we're actually going to leave it off for here right now. We're at about 35 minutes, so this will be part 1 of the Dragon's Gate, and we will resume next time with part 2. And hopefully we'll be able to get through that in one sitting. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, this is a very long chapter, and there's lots to do still, so we will have to see. But thank you all very much for joining me up to this point. I hope you're enjoying the series. And we're getting there. We're about 2/3 of the way once this chapter's over, so hope you have the patience to sit it out through the rest of it. Until then, though, I have been Seraphin. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good evening.